It's your girl, Denise Joy. Welcome to another episode of Transformation for Your Home. Whether it's DIY or professional help, you can make your home a destination you'll love. Hey, good people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Denise Joy, designer at the Furaha Method of Joyful Design. By the way, Furaha means joyful in Swahili. I'm thrilled that you're joining me today. When you get a chance, please hit the like and the subscribe button. It really helps with the algorithm, and it helps me to reach women all over the globe. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 7 easy steps to design your home using the Afro Boho design style. Since most of my viewers are interested in DIYing their own home, I'm going to drop the 7 design principles that will help you DIY your home just like a pro. When designing your space, keep these 7 principles in mind. You want to have balance. Balance means that you create a visually pleasing space and the elements are evenly distributed around the room. Keep in mind scale. Scale means proportion. You want to have items in your space that are in harmony with the size of the room and in comparison to other elements in the room. Now I'm saying elements, but you could swap that word out and say patterns or textures or furnishings or decor. So elements has a wide definition. Next we have pattern. Pattern is when something is not one solid color. It is overlaid with some type of a design element. Then there's contrast, where you combine 2 or more different forms. And then there's movement and rhythm. We use contrast and pattern to create movement and rhythm. Repeating contrast and pattern strategically will give a room movement and rhythm and help the eye and the emotions play inside the room. Next up, emphasis. Emphasis is when you create a central element as a focal point. Now that could be in a room, it could be in a corner, it could be on a dining table where you put a nice vase with flowers. Anything that gives you a central focal point creates emphasis. Number 7, we have unity. Unity creates cohesion. It helps us make sense of a room. Now, our tag along for these 7 design principles is white space. That's when you have a place for the eye and the emotions to rest in a room. When you're mindful to practice all 7 of these design principles, you create harmony in a room. Harmony is when all of the pieces that we just talked about fit together and the space has a specific aesthetic mood or vibe. That's harmony, y'all. Make sure you watch till the end so you can also check out the 5 main characteristics of the Afro Boho design style. Let's get into these 7 easy steps to design your home using the Afro Boho design style. Step number 1, the floors. With Afro Boho design style, floor covering is very important. Area rugs are commonly used. Even if you have wall-to-wall carpeting, you can do rug on rug. Whether it's an apartment, a condo, or a single-family home, many homes have wood floors. So area rugs are a pretty big deal, so you don't always have cold feet. Also, the area rug is a great way to add texture, pattern, and pops of color in any room. With Afro Boho design style, you can lean towards a neutral palette or a colorful palette. You just want to pick the rug that's going to fit the Afro Boho vibe you're after. Here's some great ideas for area rugs that can go virtually in any room in your home. Let me know in the comment section below, which direction are you heading with your Afro Boho design style, neutral or colorful? Also, when you're selecting your area rug, keep in mind that you can use the area rug to pull together the entire color story in the room, like I did here with this rug. And this one too. So step number 1, choose your area rug. And hey, let me know if you want me to do a video about color story in the comments below. Step number 2 is all about the walls. What can you do with the walls? I am always going to suggest painting your walls. It's the quickest, cheapest, fastest way to transform a room. I decided to transform this dining room from the bold, spicy red to a neutral boho. So paint was my best friend. I reimagined this dining room to a neutral Afro Boho in a single weekend. I dropped the link below so you can see the entire video process. I was inspired to go neutral Afro Boho after refreshing my kitchen. You know how it goes. You can't just do one room. But paint is not the only way to go. If you live in an apartment, you may not be able to paint the walls or add other wall treatments. So what I suggest in that case is to hang wall coverings. Like area rugs can even be hung on the wall, or large textile to span an entire space. But if you can do something else to your walls, I'm going to suggest wallpaper, specifically grass cloth. This wallpaper is my absolute favorite for the Afro Boho design style. It's a woven wallpaper and comes in a variety of colors and textures and will give a room that unique wow factor. For this example, it's a condo with open concept living and dining. This gorgeous charcoal black wallpaper is by Walls Republic and was purchased from Wayfair. Grass cloth can cost a little more, but purchasing from Wayfair is a great way to go to accomplish our custom on a budget goals. The entire condo got a complete makeover, and a standout feature is the grass cloth wall at the center of the room. Not only does grass cloth add texture, it also adds warmth and an additional layer of pattern in any room. So if you can swing it, go ahead and add wallpaper to your Afro Boho design style. Yes, I'm a fan of grass cloth, but really you can use any wallpaper. It comes in thousands of design styles, patterns, shapes, you name it. Another wall treatment option is stenciling. Stenciling a wall is not hard to do. Just like anything, it takes prep and planning. In this neutral toned Afro Boho bathroom, I added a feature wall. The stencil is an Adinkra symbol, and it just works beautifully in this small bathroom. Afro Boho design style is perfect for any room in your home, not just the living room. Now it's time to fill the room. Afro Boho design is that combination of eclectic, modern, and bohemian, and trust me, you can have a lot of fun with furnishings. Afro Boho design style loves furnishings and pieces that have character, things that have lived some life. A great place to find pieces that fit this characteristic is the thrift store, flea market, or an estate sale. Pieces made with leather and tweeds and velvet and chenilles are also fabrics to look for. Wooden stools and benches are also excellent furnishing items for the Afro Boho design style. Not only wood, but also fabric-covered benches and day beds in both colorful and neutral tones. Sideboards, credenzas, and repurposed vintage dressers are wonderful for storage, holding decor, and family photos. For a deep dive on the Afro Boho design bedroom, click the link below. Next up, we have the jewelry for the walls, wall art. I am in love with African textiles like mud cloth, African fabric, and my favorite Kuba cloth. A fabulous suggestion is to frame some African textile and hang it on your wall. Boom, wall art. Now let's take it one step further. Paint your art right on the wall. This custom hand-painted wall art is inspired by, you guessed it, Kuba cloth textile. There are Kuba cloth stencils available, but I figured, what the heck, let me freehand it. If you don't have the touch of freehand painting, you can always hang some wall art. Afro Bohemian wall art can be almost anything. I suggest you go with bold, abstract, and graphic art. Art that will celebrate your African diasporic heritage. Afro Bohemian art is celebratory, takes pride in heritage and legacy. So if you have pieces in a collection and you're thinking maybe these won't all go together, trust me, with the eclectic nature of the Afro Bohemian design style, you can make diverse art work together. And include photographs of yourself and family members to honor the legacy that you are creating. Now that we've got some stuff in the room and some stuff on the walls, we need the lighting by which to look at it. Just like with everything else in the Afro Boho design style, you can get your lighting from anywhere. Thrift shops, vintage shops, flea markets, big box stores, you name it. They're all great places to purchase lighting. For this video, I'm focusing on ambiance lighting like side tables and floor lamps. The ginger pot lamp is a wonderful lamp base for the Afro Boho design style. You can get them in a wide variety of colors and patterns. Here, I chose this yummy shade of spicy orange. The arched overhead lamp is another classic standing lamp that I recommend for Afro Boho design. It adds a bit of drama as well as task lighting and ambiance lighting. No matter what lighting you choose, make sure you have enough lighting. This is a common mistake I find in people's homes. I've got a few decor recommendations to get your inspiration going. First up, we have the African Juju hat. This is a custom handmade piece. You can either buy it on Etsy or even Amazon. And recently, they even had them at Home Goods. This piece comes in a variety of colors and will add lovely texture to any room. And don't sleep on the thrift store. I thrifted this $10 Moroccan-inspired mirror, gave it a custom paint job, and voila, dope artwork. Other decor pieces include things like baskets, wood sculptures, metal pieces that you can place on bookshelves and credenzas all around your room. And of course, you can hang your baskets on your wall. Here's an example in a living room and in a kitchen. And don't forget about macrame wall hangings. One of my favorite decor items are glass, metal, or ceramic vases filled with dried flowers and wonderfully aromatic eucalyptus leaves. What good idea have you had since you've been watching this video? Come on, don't keep it to yourself. Drop it in the comments section below. It's time for some pillow talk. From neutrals to animal prints to graphic images, if you love it, you can add it to your style. And if you're feeling DIY handy, you can definitely make your own. These 7 steps will get you started, but you have to listen to the 5 main characteristics of the Afro Boho design style. That's next. These characteristics are going to help you make this style your very own. I really enjoy designing using the Afro Boho design style because of the 5 main characteristics. 1, an appreciation for artistry, craftsmanship, and individuality. 2, honoring one's heritage and legacy. 3, the use of bold, vibrant colors along with carefully curated neutrals for balance. 4, the harmony created from combining eclectic, complementary pieces. 5, blending modern, ethnic, and classic vintage furnishings and decor. There are many elements to the Afro Boho design style, but these 5 main characteristics you will find in any Afro Boho designed room. Let me know your favorite of the 5 characteristics in the comment section below. If you enjoy HGTV style shows, be sure to check out my show, DIY Duo Redesign, here on my channel. It's full of custom on a budget wow factor. The link to the show is in the description box below. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget, hit the like and the subscribe button. It helps me reach women all over the globe. I'll see you in the next video.